In the heartland of America lies a vital industry that not only feeds the nation but also shapes its economic landscape: pork production. With the United States reigning as the world's largest producer and exporter of pork, the swine industry holds a pivotal role in both the nation's economy and its food security. In the sprawling expanse of the American heartland, the pork industry stands as a towering pillar of both economic prosperity and food security. As the foremost producer and exporter of pork globally, the United States relies heavily on this industry to fuel its economy and safeguard its citizens' access to essential sustenance. With each oink echoing through the heart of the nation, the significance of this industry reverberates far beyond the pastures and pens, resonating in the very foundation of American livelihoods. With its vast expanse of farmland and state-of-the-art facilities, the United States boasts an impressive swine population, as reported by the USDA. As of March 2022, the nation's pig count stood at a staggering 62.4 million, with major pork-producing states such as Iowa, Minnesota, and North Carolina leading the charge. Iowa, often dubbed the pork capital of the world, takes the crown with a massive herd of 23.4 million pigs, followed closely by Minnesota with 8.9 million and North Carolina with 8 million. This concentration of swine not only underscores the importance of these states in the national pork production landscape, but also highlights their pivotal role in meeting domestic and international demand. However, it's not just about the numbers. The sheer volume of pork produced annually in the United States is a testament to the industry's robustness and efficiency. In 2023 alone, the nation churned out a staggering 25.4 million metric tons of pork, accounting for a whopping 25% of global pork production. This impressive output not only satisfies the appetites of millions of Americans, but also fuels a thriving export market that reaches every corner of the globe. Yet, beyond the statistics lies a deeper story of economic vitality and livelihoods. The pork industry is not just about raising pigs, it's about sustaining communities and bolstering economies. With a contribution of $54 billion to the nation's GDP, the pork sector plays a significant role in driving economic growth and stability. Moreover, it serves as a vital source of employment, providing livelihoods for over 1 million individuals across the country. From the rolling plains of the Midwest to the bustling processing plants of the South, the pork industry weaves a tapestry of prosperity and sustenance that stretches from coast to coast. Its impact reverberates not only in the clinks of dinner plates, but also in the bustling markets and thriving communities that depend on its bounty. As the backbone of America's agricultural landscape, the pork industry continues to shape the nation's destiny, one pig at a time. While large-scale, concentrated animal feeding operations dominate the pork industry in the United States, there's a growing trend towards organic pig farming. Despite being a minority, organic pig farms are on the rise across the country. These operations adhere to stringent standards, eschewing synthetic inputs like antibiotics and opting for organic feed. This shift towards organic pig farming represents a divergence from the conventional industrial model. Instead of thousands of pigs confined to crowded barns, organic farms prioritize animal welfare and environmental sustainability. Pigs roam freely in spacious pastures, foraging for natural vegetation and enjoying a stress-free environment. The rise of organic pig farming reflects a broader societal shift towards more sustainable and ethically conscious food production. Consumers are increasingly demanding transparency and accountability from the food industry, driving the growth of organic and ethically sourced products. Although organic pig farming currently accounts for a small fraction of the overall industry, its influence is far-reaching. It serves as a beacon of change, challenging the status quo and paving the way for a more environmentally friendly and humane approach to pork production. As the pork industry continues to evolve, the coexistence of large-scale industrial operations and small-scale organic farms underscores the diversity of approaches within the sector. Whether it's in the vast feedlots of industrial farms or the pastoral landscapes of organic operations, one thing remains clear: the pork industry is in a state of flux, adapting to meet the ever-changing demands of consumers and the environment alike. With pork reigning as the most consumed meat in the United States, the domestic market remains a stronghold for the industry. The average American consumes a substantial 22.2 kilograms of pork per year. A testament to its popularity and ubiquity in the nation's diet. However, it's not just within its borders that the U.S. pork industry thrives. As the world's largest exporter of pork, the nation plays a pivotal role in shaping global pork trade, accounting for a significant 20% of total global pork exports. The United States boasts a formidable presence in international markets. Key export destinations such as Mexico, Japan, China, and South Korea serve as vital conduits for American pork products to reach consumers worldwide. These countries not only appreciate the quality and reliability of U.S. pork, but also value the stringent safety and hygiene standards upheld by American producers. The symbiotic relationship between domestic consumption and international trade underscores the interconnectedness of the global pork industry. While American consumers satisfy their appetite for pork at home, producers seize opportunities abroad to export their products to discerning markets. Moreover, the reliance on exports bolsters the resilience of the U.S. pork industry, mitigating the impact of fluctuations in domestic demand and market conditions. By diversifying its customer base across the globe, the industry ensures a more stable revenue stream and fosters continued growth and innovation. Yet, amidst the triumphs of export success lies the ever-present challenge of navigating international trade dynamics, including tariffs, regulations, and geopolitical tensions. As the United States continues to assert its dominance in global pork trade, it must remain vigilant and adaptable to evolving market conditions to sustain its position as the leading exporter of pork worldwide. In essence, whether satisfying the appetites of Americans at home or catering to discerning palates abroad, the U.S. pork industry stands as a beacon of excellence and a driving force in shaping the landscape of global food trade. The American pork industry grapples with recurring challenges, notably outbreaks of diseases such as swine flu and African swine fever. These epidemics not only inflict substantial economic losses but also jeopardize food security. For instance, the African swine fever outbreak in 2020 resulted in the culling of millions of pigs, leading to a significant decrease in pork production. Moreover, concerns over animal welfare within industrial pig farming have garnered increasing public attention. Reports of inhumane treatment of pigs in factory farms have sparked outrage among consumers and animal rights organizations. As a result, there's a growing demand for more ethical and humane practices in pork production. Environmental issues further compound the challenges facing the pork industry. Large-scale pig farming generates immense amounts of waste and greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to environmental pollution. In fact, according to EPA data, the pork industry is responsible for approximately 10% of total greenhouse gas emissions in the United States. The environmental impact extends beyond air pollution to water contamination as well. Runoff from pig farms, laden with nitrogen and phosphorus from animal waste, pollutes waterways and poses risks to aquatic ecosystems and human health. Studies have shown that areas with high concentrations of pig farms experience higher rates of waterborne diseases and contamination of drinking water sources. Addressing these multifaceted challenges requires a holistic approach that balances economic interests with environmental and ethical considerations. Investments in disease prevention and biosecurity measures can help mitigate the risk of disease outbreaks, safeguarding both public health and economic stability. Additionally, transitioning towards more sustainable and humane farming practices, such as pasture-based systems and organic farming, can alleviate environmental concerns and improve animal welfare standards. In conclusion, the American pork industry faces complex challenges stemming from disease outbreaks, animal welfare issues, and environmental pollution. By adopting innovative solutions and embracing sustainable practices, the industry can mitigate these challenges and ensure a more resilient and ethical future for pork production. The pork industry holds a pivotal position within the fabric of American agriculture, serving as a cornerstone of both the economy and food security. However, its significance is accompanied by formidable challenges that demand attention and resolution for sustainable growth. To navigate the path towards a resilient and ethical future, the pork industry must address key issues such as disease management, animal welfare, and environmental sustainability. Implementing robust biosecurity measures, investing in research and development for disease prevention, and enhancing transparency and accountability in animal welfare practices are critical steps forward. Furthermore, transitioning towards more sustainable production methods, such as organic farming and pasture-based systems, can mitigate environmental impacts while promoting healthier and happier pigs. Embracing innovation and technology to optimize resource efficiency and reduce waste will also be instrumental in shaping a more sustainable future for the industry. This is the video we created, hoping to receive support and appreciation from you all.